Episode 105 of the Shower Party Podcast. I'm Liam Salvage, joined by Michael Dickens. He's sick, and I have a bad back. So we'll start off by taking a shot of Nyquil each, and every 10 minutes we're going to take a shot of Nyquil and see what the end effects are at the end of the hour-long podcast.
Yeah.
I have to go first, though.
Oh, yeah. But after the first one, you're fine. Like, you're immune now that you took that? You're immune from my sickness?
Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah.
It's medicine for sickness.
Oh, my God, dude. Let me tell you a story before I take this. So
I'm going to be tripping way before you, dude. You're going to tell an hour-long story, and I'm going to be over here tripping my balls off, fighting the sleep from NyQuil from 6 shots.
Oh, God. Well, yeah. Well, I can guide you into it. I'll lead you into it.
All right.
And but no, I remember one time I took NyQuil when I was a kid. This will be a quick story. Don't worry. Your body metabolizes things slower than mine.
I'll have to take another shot by the time you're done.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm
gonna do
my
it just
body
for fun.
metabolizes faster. You'll be fine. So my mom gave me like NyQuil. To
Was it
have.
in the syringe? Those are the best.
No.
Oh, did you ever use the syringe?
Of course I used to.
Those were so nice. Just a
Yeah.
little pop in your mouth. Continue. Sorry.
No, you're fine. So she gave me NyQuil to have. It was in a cup like that. And I just threw a projectile vomited raviolis all over the carpet. And so now, like, ever since I've just been so scared of NyQuil.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it Chef Boyardee?
It was.
Hell yeah, dude.
But it was like the baby ones. Don't they make baby ones?
Yeah. Mini Chef Boyardee raviolis.
Mini raviolis. I
Those
guess
are
I
nice.
swallowed them whole because they came out just fucking... Well, all right.
SpaghettiOs were more my jam. Bottoms up. Now we're gonna sip it from the bottle. Like, cool guys, we're gonna pretend we're homeless and like we got this we need a brown paper bag stat. I don't want people to know I'm sipping NyQuil all day long. I gotta get a brown paper bag over this boy. It's preferable to be known as an alcoholic than a guy that just drinks NyQuil throughout the day.
Well, it's like in the movie Click. Adam Sandler was chugging NyQuil, wasn't he?
That is like a metaphor for the click remote. It's just like, if you want to just like time travel, you start down in NyQuil and you'll just pass out until you get
He just
to next
hallucinated the Bed Bath & Beyond because of the NyQuil.
Yeah.
Is that what happened? I don't remember the movie. That could be what happened.
I watched it pretty recently. I don't remember the NyQuil bit at all.
Really?
At all.
Am I thinking of a different movie?
I believe you. I believe the NyQuil thing. It is.
I think he was sick.
I think because the Click movie is basically It's a Wonderful Life, but not the Christmas version.
Okay.
Have you ever seen It's a Wonderful Life?
No.
Great movie. Worth
Alright.
a watch. Timeless classic.
Okay.
But I think NyQuil is a good representation of, like, you're down in the dumps, you're sad, so you start taking NyQuil to make the time go by faster.
I think NyQuil, if you're addicted to NyQuil, that's worse than fentanyl or...
It's like...
It's pretty sad.
Weirdly trashier to be addicted to NyQuil than it is heroin.
It is.
I think it will help with my back pain, though. I feel it already loosening up.
That's what I was thinking. I mean, there's anti-inflammatories in there, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I think
you're
you're good.
A shot of NyQuil to get this bad boy started.
I think, going back to the Click thing, I think I remember that because every time I saw it, I was like, I would throw up. Like, that's just what I would say that out loud. I'd see him drink the NyQuil, and every time he drank it, I was like, I'd throw up if I did that. Just the people I'm watching it with, they're like, nice.
It actually tastes pretty good. We got the off-brand last time, and we didn't... It tasted more mentholated. This one's not as mentholated, you know?
You're taking more?
Oh, you know, it's just... it just tastes so good.
You were going to fall asleep at 7 p.m.
We got the real NyQuil, and it's cherry flavor instead of like, mentholated and all
I
that.
would rather...
So it's...
I would rather drink...
Oh, there's so much acetamide. I'm going to have liver failure.
Don't drink for the next 3 months.
Oh, all cherry.
I would rather have tequila than that.
We
Like
should
a
just,
shot of tequila.
If we go shot for shot, NyQuil and tequila, that would be a pretty good move.
You take NyQuil. I take tequila.
No,
I'm the sick one.
If you do a shot of NyQuil, you have to do a shot of tequila. You got to go back and forth doing that all night long. Or you can make like a NyQuil
uppers and downers.
What is it? Tequila sunrise. Just make it. It's kind of like a little purple
That's
with the cherry.
a tequila sunset.
It's cherry grenadine.
Yeah,
we have the cherry grenadine as
we
NyQuil.
do.
I took way too much NyQuil. I took another 2.
You did. You took
I
2
actually
sips.
sipped it.
You swigged it.
Yeah.
You didn't have to.
It'd be so sick. You go to a baseball game and like your dad has a flask of NyQuil. Hey, bud, waking me up when the
That's
game
a
ends.
depressed dad right there. I feel like you missed my tequila sunset joke. And
Yeah, I did. I was too
No,
busy
that's
thinking
okay.
of my dad looking at a flask and say it again.
you said we can make a tequila sunrise with it,
Oh,
but it'd be a tequila sunset.
yeah, you're right.
Because it's Nyquil.
That is a good joke. I'm sorry that I
No,
stepped on
that's
it.
okay. It's okay.
My mind was going immediately to my dad, who doesn't drink really,
He's
doesn't
just
never use drugs, just having a bottle of NyQuil at a baseball game.
that is funny.
God, I wonder if we can get taken down for NyQuil abuse.
I don't think so.
I mean, there's so many meth heads on TikTok doing meth, as they do. So what us NyQuil heads over here, we can't be, ostracized.
Yeah, we're fine. I think
Just because we're
good.
addicted to NyQuil doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, there's girls shaking their ass and stuff on there. We're taking a over the counter medication.
It's kind of like
Not abusing it.
you know how like when you start smoking, some people just get like I have the oral fixation, like that's why I can go to the vape easily.
Yeah.
He's like I just like the inhalation part. It's the same thing with NyQuil. I just like the aspect of it going down my throat. I just like the drinking part of it. I don't like the
You
feeling.
like to feel the
I just like the
slime
action.
go down. It feels
Yeah.
like boogers just sliding down my throat.
Really? I feel more of like a candy syrup.
Yeah.
I could actually see myself down in a whole bottle of NyQuil and just tripping out.
I think that's your diabetes because
Just the
it just
sweetness.
tastes like it tastes like fake sugar.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
So you're like, yeah, this is nice, but
To me, my sugar went down to 32 last night, which
is that
very
low?
very
It
low.
is? What's considered normal low? Like, oh, this is
Normal
kinda
would be
pushing
like a 70.
Woo!
So I was like at 32, but the lowest I've ever been is 28, and I was like passing out. So I was 4 from an all-time record.
So what time was this?
10 o'clock last night?
Did you wake up?
No, we were out in the
Okay.
living room, and I have like a regular root beer, not diet. I'm not a fan of the regular pops. I like the diet. Diet has more carbonation, and it's not as sweet, so I like it more.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh. That should be a hill. Like, that should have been the hill that you die on.
Yeah, just going like Johnny Appleseed spreading the word of diet's better than regular.
Yeah, it's not, though. It's not.
I'm going to go on a global stand-up tour, but the whole premise is that I love Diet Coke.
I love fake sugar. Well, I mean, it makes sense, though, because you're diabetic.
Yeah.
Diabetic.
Speaking of which, I think we need another.
Oh, no. Dude, I mean, I pass out. I take like 2 Benadryls a night, and I'll pass out.
You should take another 2 Benadryl. Just
This-
on top of this,
I'm going to have the craziest dreams.
this podcast is no longer shower party, is NyQuil party. And we're going to see how many downers, legal, over-the-counter downers we can take.
We need
and
another
see how long we
bottle.
can stay awake.
We need another bottle. I'll take the label off this one so we know it's mine.
We start getting into kids' ones because they're more flavorful, kind of like how they did with vapes.
Oh, I would do that. Yeah.
I got my bubblegum NyQuil over
you
here.
would be the hardcore like OG NyQuil.
Oh
though.
yeah, OG
You
for the
would, like
I actually want the green one, the Vicks one.
yeah.
I want the mentholated.
That's what you. I mean, because we went and got coffee, all of us the other day.
Yeah.
And all 3 of us got like these fruity sweet coffees, and you just got black coffee.
Yeah, it's nice. I would be the
It's
OG.
nice from at home.
I'm a Newport menthol smoker, and then when
Yeah.
it comes to NyQuil, I want the Vicks menthol.
That's fair.
NyQuil.
That's fair.
Dude, this is like your flu game, though. This is like Jordan's flu game, but you for podcasting.
Oh yeah, dude. Am I clutching
Stay a
it?
little bit away from you, though.
Sorry. Am I choking? Am I clutching?
This is your flu game. At the end of this, they're gonna take your headphones and that microphone and sell it for thousands of dollars because it's Jordan's flu game microphone.
I hope so, dude. I need the money.
You have the flu, but it's the finals, NBA Game 7. You're going for the dunk. You got your Jordan, your whatever shoes you had on.
And I'm gonna
You got a
airball.
fever of 109. It's all the stakes in the world.
Ugh, I can't do it. It's too
And then
much pressure.
You hit one punchline, and that microphone sells for tens of thousands of dollars for the rest of your life.
Can I leave if I hit that punchline?
Yeah. If you had a buzzer beater podcast joke, then yes. You can retire immediately after that.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And you could try to do baseball for some reason.
All right, fair. That's fair, but that don't come back.
Was that Jordan
I'll
that
buy
did
it to you.
baseball?
He did do baseball.
Yeah, when he just failed, basically. He was like, I'm going to go do some minor league action.
Yeah, I don't remember if he was good or not.
You can't be, because he's Jordan, you can't be as good at any other sport.
No.
Like, you don't hit a ball in basketball. So he went years without ever playing basketball.
Yeah.
You know, you can't just immediately pick this Nyquil's kicking in. I'm feeling loopy. As I was mid-sentence, I was like, this isn't funny. And the time just slowed.
No, this is perfect. I was... how does it work? Like, just... Can you jump from... If you become a pro sports player, like a pro athlete is what I mean. Yeah. Can you just jump to another pro sport? Because that's what it seemed like. He was like, I'm fucking Michael Jordan. I'm going to play MLB. But wouldn't he have to start in like Little League or something?
If you're like a tiny guy in the NBA, you don't play much, but you're like, you're a versatile player. I don't think they're going to like say, hey, yeah, come over and play MLB real quick.
Yeah, no.
I think if you're Michael Jordan, they're going to be like, well, fuck it. We're going to make a bobblehead of this guy.
Yeah, that's true.
We're going to sell out at least one of these games. We're going to sell out a week of our stadium.
Yeah.
And it won't matter that we gave him $1 million because we got so much press from this.
That's fair. They need to pull in like if they had James Gandolfini play, like they're like, we need some press release for this, and they pull him on like a hockey team or something.
They kind of do that. Where they're like, all right, here's an example. Bruce Willis, Die Hard.
Yeah.
At his peak of his career, they're like, let's put this motherfucker on Friends.
That's true.
He was like on a whole full season.
But what if they took an actor and put him in a sport? What if they took an actor and they put him in like a sport, like the MLB hired some fat guy, like, and they started him. They're like, we're gonna put you at pitcher.
Yeah.
And they started, and he's just horrible.
I think
that'd be funny.
They did this idea as well with Will Ferrell. He was on the Dodgers. I don't know if they had actual play time, but he was out on the field like giving pitches and hitting and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was during an actual game or like pre-game or preseason. I think it was preseason. They just put him out there and he was ripping hits.
Dude, I mean, if they're just trying to make money, if they don't care about their record, like a losing team should do that.
They should. It should be like
get televised.
What was that? The Bananas?
Yeah.
The Atlanta Bananas or something like that?
Yeah.
But
the bananas. It's some bananas.
Do they just like have a team in the MLB that's out there just like fucking, how much money can we make?
Yeah.
We don't give a shit about anything else. We're going to go 0-160.
Yeah.
Let's see how much fucking money we can make by having the most fun possible.
So we're just going to throw Danny DeVito on shortstop.
Yeah, it's celebrity baseball every day.
It is. But it's like the people who just non-athletics.
Yeah. They get a prison team together and they have them play they get the murderers of the prison. They get a team full of people that are on Megan's Law. They have to tell everybody in the stadium that they're sexual offenders.
That's the longest yard.
And see how well they can do. Yeah. We got the death row inmates to come out and play one game of baseball.
My uncle's on the team.
They're not allowed to wear helmets.
No, yeah.
They're going to die anyway, so we're going to see what the fuck we can do to these guys.
Yeah. That's...
It is like a shot, though. It's just very funny. We could use those as shot glasses.
Yeah, that is. Is that how much a shot is?
Oh, that is what girls do at parties. They're like, bring whatever you want to use as a shot glass, and then they just bring syringes and shit like that. Have you seen those parties?
Wouldn't you like that? You
no,
like the syringes?
After I thought about it, I don't like the idea because girls do it. I thought about it. I'm like, wait, girls do this at parties.
Yeah, that's fair.
Wait a second. Girls will just bring a Diva cup and take shots out of that. That's not cool.
I was on a golf course one time with my friend, and the cart lady, the beer cart lady, she comes over and she's like, you guys want a Jello shot? They're free. And they ended up being in a syringe, so my friend took a
Jello shot. That's wild.
Yeah, in a syringe. And it's like one of them big boys, and it was very funny.
If I was a cart girl, if I was a woman and I was a cart girl, I would just go to all those dudes and just be like, you guys want to take shots out of my pussy? Just fill my pussy with a bottle of liquor.
You gotta pay me first.
The airplane bottles of liquor, just like pop them up there so I can unscrew it and just go over an old guy's face and just not even put any of it in his mouth.
God, so you're a whore.
There's nothing I wouldn't do.
Yeah. I don't know how long you would last on the job, but I respect that. Yeah.
I would just sexually assault dudes out there.
Guys would be coming off 18 so happy.
I would be my size as a woman, 6'4", 220, just the jacked linebacker of a woman. Because on me, it's fine to be 6'4", 220, but as a woman, it'd just be like a linebacker out there.
Oh, yeah.
I would just be out there
you're
popping my pussy.
What do you mean? You're a linebacker already.
No, dude.
Yeah.
As a woman, imagine a 6'4", 220 woman. That's wild.
That's the scariest thing I've ever heard.
Just out there popping my pussy, sexually assaulting dudes. Just being like, do you want a shot for my pussy? They say no. I'm like, you're taking a shot for my pussy.
You can do that now.
Yeah, just get a pussy real quick.
Yeah.
That's pretty easy.
Or your butthole. You can do it with your butthole.
I'm gonna go to golf courses and sexually assault dudes right now.
Wear a wig and a dress. You got the tits for it too, dude.
This is hidden camera pranks. This is jackass. Hey guys, I'm gonna give old dudes shots out of my butthole. I'm gonna sexually assault dudes.
I'm gonna dress up as a woman and sexually assault dudes on golf courses.
It is funny only because it's a classist prank. It's like we're Robin Hood out there.
It is.
We're out there we're sexually assaulting 60-year-old 1%ers.
I think you could do it. I couldn't. I would have to go to like business execs' offices and try to make them fall in love with me.
That's your goal?
Yeah.
As a man right now?
No, and to make money from them.
This concept has changed. We're just doing this to dudes as we are currently.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant we're like dressing up as women and.
No, we're Robin Hood right now.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna go out there onto the golf course. We're gonna sexually assault these 1% dudes.
Okay.
And we're gonna get them to pay.
I mean, if it's a team deal, I could do it.
We can double team these dudes. That's easy. That's even easier than what I thought.
It's way easier. What were you thinking?
I
We
was
do it
thinking-
separately. We take you take the back nine. I take the front. No, I got dibs on back nine. I'm a
When
back
they're
nine
tired.
player. Yeah.
They're tired. They're ready to go
Yeah.
home, and you're like, "Hey, I'm gonna touch your butthole if you don't give me $1 million." You
Imagine-
60-year-old
Imagine-
1% millionaire.
Imagine you're on like hole 7. So I fucking come out and I sexually assault you, right? This is
But
wait,
for the
wait.
good of the lower class.
Yes, this is too funny. You're on hole 7. I sexually assault you, right? And you're playing 18 that day, right? So you get through. You're like, fuck it, I'll just finish out the day, right? The only good thing that will come from this day is playing golf, right? I just got sexually assaulted on hole 7. Then you round the corner, you get to hole 10, and the fucking 6'4", 220-pound man is there. You're just like, oh fuck.
Fuck, they were double teaming us. They were both starting at both ends, meeting in the middle. I didn't realize my day would be ruined by another dude.
And another dude is here. I thought I dealt with the worst of it. That is hell. That is fucking
Oh god,
hell.
it's gonna suck for the dude when we actually meet in the middle. We're on hole 9 and 10, and it's just 2 holes back to back. There's just no break.
No break at all.
Like, this is for the lower class.
They hit hole 9 and they're like, all right, I was thinking about going home. I'm just going to play the rest of the day out, get the hole 10. Oh my God. Oh my God.
And we just whisper in the ear the entire time, this is for the people that you disrespect.
The greens fees are $250 here.
This is for the guy at McDonald's that you pissed on the other day.
Yeah.
You spit on his face when
You
you
could have
ordered.
given him that money.
Yeah. This is for tipping only 20% when we know you have millions.
Goddamn.
Just
know-
hitting those fellas.
We can do it. Let's do it.
That's fun.
That is fun. I was crying.
This is Jordan's flu game. Ah, damn, we're going too close to the sun. We're talking about sexually selling old 60-year-old dudes. Just being like, this is our flu game, dude.
We wouldn't enjoy it, dude. We would.
I don't think you can get canceled for sexually assaulting 60-year-old rich men.
No. Especially if you're not getting anything out of it. Well,
No, we're redistributing it. We're going to trailer parks across America and spreading the dollar.
Yeah, that's true. Well, are we robbing them?
Yeah, we're sexually assaulting.
Robbing them.
So we hit them with we're touching their penis. We're just like tapping them, like little ball taps, and like playing around their butthole, being like, "Give us all of your money right now."
And then when they don't, like the longer or
Yeah, the longer they don't give it to us, the more they have to give us.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, take off them pants, baby.
It starts off at only $1,000. It's easily attainable for those.
It accrues
fellas.
interest too.
Yeah.
It does.
It's per the minute. It's an annual rate of 8.6%. So the more you don't give us the money, the more you're gonna have to spend annually.
Oh my gosh, dude!
It's a subscription service.
Subscription.
Yeah.
We get a lawyer out there too. I think one of us has to get a law degree. I don't think anyone's gonna.
I think this is perfectly legal. I think
All right.
the only thing you have to worry about in these situations is the social ramifications. And I think if we come out ahead of time and say, hey, we're going to go to this golf course and assault these
We
dudes.
got plans.
We don't go to the women's PGA. I assume.
No.
I can only assume it's called WPGA.
L.
Sorry,
LPGA.
ladies PGA.
There you go.
We don't go to those guys. We're only going to the men. Not even in the PGA. This is a country club.
It's just yeah.
We're just wreaking havoc on these dudes that don't see it coming.
Mm-hmm. I worked at a country club, and they are the worst.
We're not keeping the money at all. We're going to go to trailer parks across America, putting $1,000 in each of their mailboxes,
Yeah.
hoping that they don't catch on, hoping that they each individually get it. Little do we know, the king of the trailer park is going to take all that money.
Yeah.
It's going to be one dude at every trailer park getting all of that money.
Yeah, that's true. Or like the mailman is gonna think they're getting tipped. Like, oh, sick. Damn. So I mean, I'm cool with paying mailmen millions of dollars.
Yeah,
That's
I'm fine
true.
with that. They
I'm
don't get paid enough.
Yeah. But then that just goes back to the government.
Fuck, dude. God damn.
You're just like standing out there, and you're like hiding in a bunker. And he fucking hits it, he hits a wet shot in there. You're like, nice shot, dude.
You're
You're
hiding with a straw in the water.
yeah.
You're like breathing through a bamboo shoot.
You're like a
just
fucking
waiting for him to
gator in
pop
the
by.
Everglades.
Yeah. You have a gator helmet on. You're just moving around, and you say, "Psych, motherfucker! I'm here for your money." And you just aim straight for his asshole.
Dude, that'd be crazy if there was like, if we
A biker gang of sexual assaulters
Yeah,
that go
yeah.
after people's money.
but that biker gang also, their big thing, their trademark was, they did what's that called? Let me think on it. My brain. I don't know if I should take this, but
Let's do it right now before you tell the story. You have to do it before you tell the story,
Alright.
dude. It is fun to peer pressure people into taking NyQuil.
you might have to blur that out.
Yeah.
I don't think we're allowed to overdose on it. Take more than the recommended dosage.
You're
But-
gonna feel so good after this podcast.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
It's a sauna.
I'm
in
gonna be
here.
able to breathe.
You're sweating out all the toxins as well as overdosing on NyQuil.
Oh, okay, that one actually has made my face a little. It feels strokey right now. But what if like your trademark as a sexual assaulting biker gang was you gave oral to the person?
You just go across America sucking 60-year-old dudes' dicks.
You go,
Give me your social
you're
security
like,
check.
why don't you like it?
Yeah.
And you're kind of offended that they're not hard by it. You're like, what? What am I doing wrong?
My high score is like get a guy to come in 30 seconds,
Yeah.
and it's been 30 minutes and you haven't come.
You're barely hard.
Yeah. Is this a me issue? Is it
Yeah.
is this a constant problem in your life?
I've blown 665-year-olds. Why?
Yeah. I've gotten millions of dollars to suck these dudes' dicks, and you haven't come, and it's kind of disrespecting me.
This is just like it's prostitution, but it's like it's
Forced prostitution. Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
Because in the court of law, it does look like you're a prostitute.
Is
So that's our loophole.
We're just
It's
making
like,
money.
I'm a prostitute. This guy was paying me. What's he doing? Admitting that I sucked his dick for an hour and he didn't get hard?
Yeah, I have the money to prove it.
He paid me $1 million.
Yeah,
And I'm dressed in my a sundress, like I'm dressed like I'm going to church that day as a woman. He paid me $1 million. Just talking exactly. He paid me $1 million to suck his dick,
that's it.
and he didn't even get hard. Look how I'm dressed right now. You wouldn't get hard.
You wouldn't.
You're saying if I was sucking your dick for an hour, you wouldn't be getting hard.
I'll
It's
fucking
this
show.
guy's
I'll
fault.
show you how hard you'll get. I'll show you.
He's only taking this to court because he didn't get hard and he's embarrassed, and he knows I'm going to tell all of his buddies.
His golf course buddies. They were there.
They were there,
they
and
were
they
there.
came in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Ask them. They came pretty fast.
Yeah.
And they're all they're all on the jury for some reason, and they're like kind of
Uh-huh.
like, no, we
Oh,
didn't come
yeah,
that fast.
Like,
They're all all shy about it.
I took a different approach. I was thinking like they're like in love with us now. They go, they go, ask your buddies, didn't they come fast? And we're like,
They're sending us fan mail.
yeah.
Like we're Jeffrey Dahmer getting mail from inside.
Oh
being
my
like,
God,
I
dude.
want you to suck my dick again. I've never come that fast.
All these guys in here sucking dick.
I'm sorry for
Oh,
our
wait,
buddy
no.
that he's such a tattletale,
Yeah.
but we loved it so much. We want to pay you millions of dollars to suck our dick every
We'll
day.
break you out of prison. Let's do that. Let's turn 65-year-old men on the golf course.
This is like sucking and fucking our way across America.
What is that called? Why can't I think of the word when you perform fellatio?
I think you just got it right there.
What's it? Yeah, but like
Blow
not
job?
pre-gaming. What is
Pre-cum?
No, it's like before
foreplay?
sex. Foreplay. There we go. Pre-gaming on some pussy right now.
We're at Pebble Beach, the most expensive and elusive course in America.
Yeah.
It's not season for the PGA Tour.
Okay.
We're just there getting all of the richest dudes in America. They were looking forward to it for years. The waiting list is so long, and we're just out there as gremlins waiting for them to come to Hole 9. Just ruining their whole year because they were looking for it for so long.
And then they drop so much money on it that day that they have to play the whole thing.
Yeah, they're like, I can't waste thousands of
That's
dollars.
what I think the funniest thing is like
They
get
have to
assaulted.
finish.
It's like they get assaulted on hole 3 and it's like, fuck, I still have 15 holes to play.
Fuck, I'm at Pebble Beach. I have to finish.
I have to finish. But they're scarred by the memory. Like, they're traumatized now by it.
But we can't stress enough, this isn't a bad thing because they're all rich people and we're redistributing the wealth. That's our saving grace of this whole thing. Yes, we're talking about assaulting old men, but we're getting all of their money.
We're robbing.
This is
hoods.
reparations.
It is. We're gonna give it all to black people. It's because
That's
they're
our saving
incest.
grace.
Yeah.
Is we're like, this is going to so many people, black people, only if they can prove.
We're gonna find. We're gonna be like,
We're still stingy with it.
Yeah.
We're like, only if they can prove that their
Their
ancestor
heritage,
was a slave.
so you have to put your DNA into 23andMe.
We're exactly like the government. You're only getting the 40 acres and the mule if you can prove exactly where.
Yeah. Let's do it.
We get so greedy from getting all of our money from assaulting these dudes on the golf courses that we're like, yeah, we're not giving you. We're still not fucking giving you the money if you can't prove this shit. Come back with the proper paperwork.
Come back. Oh my gosh.
Come back with the paperwork or you're not getting your fucking 40 acres and a mule. I don't know what to fucking tell you.
Best we can do is food stamps. That's it.
Here's your EBT card. Come back with the fucking paperwork like we told you last week.
Hell yeah, dude. We're gonna have to cut this whole episode.
Dude, we're robotussing out, dude.
We're robo-trip.
We can't control. There's a disclaimer at the beginning of this episode. Here's the disclaimer. Michael and Liam are not liable for what they say during this episode.
No.
They took fat rips in Nyquil and they can't tell what they're talking about.
We gotta.
It was their bedtime an hour ago.
Oh fuck.
Topic change. I was thinking about this at night, just talking to myself in bed, which was cracking me up. We got out of the shower. It was one of those night showers that I take.
Yeah.
I don't take them very often. Maybe I took some NyQuil beforehand. I didn't take any, but it's funny to think about. I took some NyQuil before a shower.
Yeah, that is.
It's funny to think that I'm forcing you to take NyQuil now because I've strangely had an addiction for years, but I'm just now making a joke about it.
Well, dude, I'm fucking feeling it. I would believe it too. The way you're sipping that, god damn.
It's like an alcoholic uncle that doesn't make a face when he sips like just Grey Goose vodka from the cup.
And he gets his nephew to drink it.
Yeah, this is absolute.
He's like,
what are you
"Here, try
doing?
this." Yeah,
This is vodka from the gas station in a plastic bottle, and you sipped it without making a face. That's me right now. But I was thinking, going from the shower into bed, I was thinking, what if Hollywood's run by like just the cattiest gay dude possible?
Hollywood's run.
I'm
No, you're good. Okay.
Hollywood's run by the cattiest gay dude possible.
Yeah.
That's why all the movies recently have been like, how are we going to up the stakes in the movie? I don't know. Let's make him gay. As if it's not socially accepted in today's world.
Oh, yeah.
Let's make this guy in Los Angeles gay and make that a challenge for him, even though that's the most socially accepted he could possibly be.
What movie has been like that? You know? I mean, I believe you.
I'm making some jumps. I'm making some leaps internally in my internal monologue to get to this character. So here's my thing. They're making a movie. They have to bring it to Mr. Hollywood, the cattiest gay dude possible.
That is a gay name, Mr. Hollywood.
Yeah. They go to the guy and they're like, "Listen, Mr. Hollywood, we have an idea for a movie. It's called The Whale, starring Brendan Fraser. He's eating himself to death. His daughter, not a great relationship. He's a teacher, not a great. He's fat as hell. Mr. Hollywood, can we make this movie?" And he says, "No, you got to make him gay."
So yeah.
So they made the movie, but he had to be gay during The Whale.
And well, I've heard of what he does. He like jerks off to gay porn.
Yes, he
And
does.
that's like
And that
their
was
way of making him gay.
That was my thought throughout the in the shower thinking like, the whale, he didn't have to be gay. He was already fat,
no
eating
point.
himself to death.
Yeah.
They had to up the stakes by making him gay, and I can only assume by Mr. Hollywood himself just came to them and was like, no, the movie's not being made unless he's gay as hell. Make him fat jerk off into the camera. Make Brendan Fraser gay jerk off into the camera.
So Hollywood's run by gay?
No, just by one gay.
By
dude.
gay, yeah. By
This
one
isn't
gay.
this isn't slander about the whole gay community. This
Okay,
is slander about Mr. Hollywood himself.
This is Mr.
The cattiest gay dude in Hollywood.
God, dude. You got me believing it now.
They come to him. It's a Marvel movie. They say, we're making Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel 3. And they say, how gay is it? And they say, not very gay. And they're like, make it bomb in the box office.
What about...
Captain Marvel's going to be the lowest grossing Marvel movie in history.
And
we're going to make it seem like it's just because it's women. But really, it's because there's no gay people.
no gay people.
Sorry,
Oh, they're sabotaging? No, you're good.
I was in the mindset of Mr. Hollywood himself. Mr. Hollywood, the
You were
gay-
possessed.
the
Mr.
cattiest
Hollywood
gay
has
dude.
been known to possess.
Yeah.
He possesses the straights. Man, that's what you got. You got possessed by Mr. Hollywood himself. He's in the water.
Make it seem that it's sexist and men don't want to go see it because men see comic book movies, but really it's because I didn't want, because you wouldn't make them gay per my request.
With the Madam Web, didn't that bomb too? Was there any gays?
It was just a bad movie, but imagine it was him behind the curtains, like the Wizard of Oz, just behind the curtain of Oz the Great and Powerful, just being like, it's going to be a great movie. It's going to make plenty of money. But really it's not gay, so make it shitty. I'm in control of the edit of all of Hollywood.
Was The Whale good?
I think it won like a Golden
It was
Globe and
good.
shit because
Oh, yeah.
it was gay.
Because it was gay.
They upped the stakes. Brokeback Mountain was the start of Mr. Gay Hollywood.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
like, he became in charge. He took over the role of some 65-year-old dude.
Yeah.
And they were like, we're gonna make this rancher movie. It's gonna be more like a biopic about real ranching life in America. And then his
It's
first
two
day on the
friends,
job.
just two friends.
Yeah.
Two friends ranching. Their emotional relationship dynamic.
And then the first day on the job, Mr. Catty Gay Hollywood guy's in there being like, you know what? Make him butt fuck in the first 15 minutes.
He's not boss yet. He's just he's like, they're in a conference room pitching ideas.
Yeah.
He goes, what if you made him gay? What if you made him have sex, sodomize each other? And then they go, I don't think so. But then their other idea, they have another idea, it falls through.
Yeah.
They're like, all right, Mr. Hollywood, you can have this one.
You're now in
We'll
charge.
try it. We'll try it. And then it works. And they're like, all right, we got to promote you.
Fuck, it does work making Jake Gyllenhaal and hell Heath Ledger butt fuck in the first 15 minutes of a movie. This is Oscar Gold. Sorry, Mr. Hollywood, that we disrespected you. You're now Mr. Catty Gay Guy of Hollywood.
Hell yeah. I've never seen Brokeback Mountain because
I cried.
yeah, I want to see it. I want to fucking see it. But I feel like that's a movie. Now that I know what happens, like I know it's about gay guys. I can't watch. I feel like that's a movie that you have to watch on accident, like not know what it's about, and then be like, what?
I knew what it was about.
Okay.
And as a guy that likes to be ironically homophobic, and this is going to tarnish my record, I bawled my eyes out watching Brokeback Mountain, and I knew what it was about. I thought I would watch it as a goof, have something to talk about, maybe make some jokes. Instead, I cried my eyes out, and there's nothing funny about Brokeback Mountain. It's the saddest movie of the century.
Really?
Yeah, I think
Holy shit. Don't tell
it
me
is a
what
gay
happened.
romance, but I think it hit harder for me than any straight romance ever made. It doesn't hold a candle to The Notebook. It doesn't hold a light to fucking whatever romantic movie you can think of that's for straight people. Brokeback Mountain hits the male ego right where you need to.
Well, I think that's the funny thing is that straight romance movies are made for gay people, and then this gay romance movie is made for straight people.
Honestly, I think this is the straightest movie you could possibly think of. Brokeback Mountain is a family movie that you need to watch with every straight person in your household. If there's a gay guy in your household, he's not allowed to watch Brokeback Mountain. There should be a trailer for this podcast, like a movie. Liam Salvage and Michael Dickens in the weirdest podcast possible.
Dude, it's just kind of like a montage of us, what we're talking about. Oh.
In a world where two men assault 65-year-old men on a golf course and joke about it, but make it okay because it's a Robin Hood scenario, we take these one percenters.
It describes it.
Yeah.
It's like, Gives out the business plan.
The trailer is that like early 2000s, like in a world, but it also has to describe why it's okay we're joking about this because we qualified it, even though the qualification was a post making the jokes.
Yeah,
because we felt bad.
Of course.
In a world where two guys can joke about anything.
So it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
Imagine a world.
Imagine a world. Two guys are ironically homophobic, but also feel bad about making the homophobic jokes, even though it was ironic, and then make up for it by making other jokes that are pro-gay.
Mr. Hollywood, I'm a big fan.
Yeah. That's the cut-in.
Yeah.
After he says all of that, of like B-roll of us, it's just like, Mr. Hollywood, I'm a big fan.
I don't think we should call it homophobic. I know this has been talked about before, but phobia is the wrong word.
I just don't like them.
Homo hatred is what it should be called. If you're afraid, can you blame someone for being scared of sharks?
That is a very funny, condescending homophobic guy.
Yeah.
Just being like, no, I'm not fucking homophobic. I'm not afraid of them. I want to bash their brains in. That's a good character.
Yeah.
I'm not racophobic. I'm racist. That's the thing. I'm not afraid of them. I'm actually very confident in my masculinity. I actually experimented in college. Then I realized.
You really think one of them could beat me up?
Yeah.
You really think that?
It's just a steroided out, very confident masculine man. Just be like, I actually experimented in college, but I hate them.
Yeah, he's not.
I was one of them at one time. No, I hate them. And not because of a conversion camp. I just learned this through self-exploration. And lots of therapy, I figured out I'm homophobic.
My therapist helped me figure out I'm homophobic. Yeah, I'm homo-ass.
It's not because I was touched as a kid. It's not because of any of these reasons you're putting onto me. My therapist helped me figure this out.
Yeah. It's not because my dad beat me. It's not because he taught me to hate these people.
My therapist is a gay black man, and I've learned through him. He helped me come to the realization he thinks it's healthy. I am expressing my emotions in a healthy way.
He said, you know what? It's okay. It's okay to hate people. He said, as long as I don't do anything for him to alert the authorities, it's okay.
As long as I don't actually threaten a black guy, a gay guy, or starting to kill myself, it's okay in his book.
He said he can't tell anyone about it because of Dr. P's confidentiality. He said that is unless law enforcement needs to be involved.
It's okay to be racist unless you have to alert the authorities. Oh fuck!
That's how he mistook it. He starts like telling his therapist about how he hates gay people and stuff, and he's like, "Wait, can I get in trouble for this?" And he goes, "Well, I can't tell anyone unless you do something illegal, right?" And so he goes, "My therapist told me it's okay."
I actually got the okay from him. He thinks it's healthy that I'm racist. He thinks I should lean into it as a personality trait. Through gritted teeth at a Black Lives Matter rally, just being like explaining why you're racist and why it's okay that you're allowed to hold the AR-15. It's unloaded and you don't have to report the authorities. His therapist thinks it's okay.
Goes, don't fucking like someone's trying to take it out of his hand. He's like, get the fuck away from me. He's like, I'm allowed to have this. My therapist said it's okay.
Look. He puts the gun to his face, goes, it's not loaded. My therapist says it's okay as long as the authorities aren't involved. I would actually prefer to kill myself than a black guy, but here I am. I wouldn't hurt a fly, except for myself.
Because my therapist would snitch on me.
Yeah. I'm so truthful with my therapist that he has no... If there was something wrong, he would have already told somebody.
I trust him. I trust my therapist. Get better help today.
God, this is the moments that I wish we were that people listen to this and we had sponsors to immediately go from this to being
better
like,
help.
Better help. This is a better help advertisement.
It is.
Guys, are you racist and homophobic and have a gay black therapist? Well, good news. BetterHelp can help you.
With BetterHelp, you can find a therapist that fits you.
He will only tell the authorities if there's a problem.
If you are with a therapist that wants to alert the authorities for something like being racist and conducting a hate crime, then you can switch therapists today.
Are you racist?
With BetterHelp.
But your therapist thinks you are going to commit a hate crime, but you're not, and you're telling him the truth? Get a new therapist.
With BetterHelp, you can get a new therapist. You can go through 200 therapists. You can find the perfect therapist for you. That fits your horrible racist ideologies.
That thinks it's okay to be racist because you're not doing anything about it. It's okay.
You're allowed. Would you like a therapist that just tells you what you want to hear? Would you like a therapist that panders to your every word?
God, I actually do want that kind of therapist.
Yeah.
That just talks of me into my dreams. They're gonna be all right.
Uh-huh. They go, no, you're fine.
All right. Well, this has been episode 105 of Shower Party. It's been Jordan's flu game. This might be the best episode of Shower Party possible. That might be the Robitussin or the Nyquil talking, but
yeah. Listen back and it's like us fucking
just drooling on the mic. Just straight heroin.
We're fucking apes.
Tune in next week, and we're gonna have another fun old time. I might take I might be taking NyQuil.
You become hooked on NyQuil
to be funny. Yeah. It's like 80s comedy where they're doing all cocaine and everything to be funny.
Yeah,
it's gonna be me finding my dependency on NyQuil.
You go to a bar at an open mic and like, you got NyQuil back there.
I go to the bathroom to rip lines of NyQuil. All right, peace.
Bye.
Tell your friends.